guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting video. I am bringing you my Walt Disney World January 2022 trip haul. This is honestly a little difficult because I don't have a ton of room in here where I film. My desk is covered in all of the things that I bought, but we're gonna make this work. I debated between filming it in here so I could stay in my Disney background, or just filming it out in my living room or something, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna make this work. I've got most of the stuff on my desk. A couple things are to the side of me, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. I think I'm gonna start with my kids' toys first. I didn't get too many. I got both of them 4 or 5 things each, but that's what's right in front of me. So I'm gonna start with that. So the first thing I got is something that my oldest son requested, and it is the 50th toy semi truck. So I'll bring it a little closer so you can see all the detail. He loves trucks and semis of all kinds, so if there was ever a perfect Disney World toy for him, this semi is it. They have the Disney buses and stuff from previous trips that I've gone on and that I've taken them on, and we saw this when we went in September, but I didn't end up buying it, and I don't really know why, but now I got it for my oldest. So yeah, and this part is just plastic. It does open, maybe, I know it does. There we go. So it does open, and you can put, they've been putting their Hot Wheels and stuff. Yeah, and I haven't been home for very long, but they've already, I had to go and round up their toys because of course they wanted to take off and play with them right away. But yeah, so that is the first thing. So like I said, the semi is plastic. Put it down, or the trailer is plastic, but this is metal. So here's an up close of that. It's got a little sticker right there, and it's on both sides, and the little mirrors do move, and they've already broken one off, but what can you do? So that is the first thing for my oldest son. And then to kind of go along with a vehicle type of toy, I saw this toy as well back in September, but didn't end up buying it, and I knew when I booked this January trip that I wanted to try and find this for my youngest, and it is the pullback toy of the Runaway Railway ride vehicle. My youngest, well, both of my boys loved that ride. When we rode it quite a few times when we went in September, and so yeah, I knew I had to get this. And this, oh, I think the semi, I think it was $25. This was $9.99, so this was $10. But it's got the little seats, even the bar that comes down. There's actually a lot of detail in this. Here's the front. But he is loving this. He was super excited. Whenever I bring up our September trip, that's what he likes to talk about. Is he calls it the Goofy train ride. So that is his. I'm just gonna set it back there out of the way for a second. Okay, and this next item, well, it's 2 things. They came together, but they come apart, so it's one for each of my boys. I actually wanted to buy this for them when I went in January of 2020 with just my sister for my birthday, but I did one of those, well, maybe I'll get it later, and of course I never saw it again, and I never went back to the store that it was in, which was back in Dino Land. But it is these adorable little Chip and Dale in their dino outfits. So they were together. You can see I still need to cut that off, but they pulled them apart already. So when we went in September, I got them the 50th Chip and Dale set. So I thought since I found these again, and they only had 5 of them left when I found them this January trip, I knew I had to just go ahead and get them, and I figure, I don't remember who has who in their room of the 50th ones, but maybe they could take the opposite of the dinosaur ones. And it's really cute. They're little hoods. You can pull them down if you want. You can see their little ears. So they were loving that they did that, but I think they are so cute. And you can only find them in Dino Land because that's the only place you can, Animal Kingdom is where you can see them in these outfits. I didn't see them on this trip in the outfit. I never saw them. I don't know if they're still coming out in these outfits right now. I don't know if they're just in their 50th. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I got those. I'm just gonna I'll toss them this way. I'm gonna toss the stuffed animals to the floor. Okay, and then the next item They aren't the exact same, but they are from the same shop. They are from Galaxy's Edge in just one of the like kind of like market looking shops that they have. But they are these super cute like Star Wars plushes. So for my oldest, I got him Boba Fett. He just calls him the Mandalorian because they have been the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda or Grogu, whatever, for Halloween, but it's Boba Fett. He is a Mandalorian, so yeah, so he really loves it. And they look like, you know, like homemade or whatever. And they had lots of characters, but I thought this one would be perfect. He's even got his little cape back here. Here's the back of him. So I thought he would be perfect for my oldest. And then for my youngest, I had to get Chewbacca. My youngest is the stuffed animal lover. So you'll see, like I already showed the Chip and Dale, I'm showing these, and I have one more stuffed animal to show as well because my youngest loves stuffed animals. But here is Chewbacca. He's got his little bag. I mean, he's super fluffy and soft. Here's the back of him. And his face just cracks me up. Yeah, he's super cute. My youngest is loving him. So those are the Star Wars stuffed animals. And then, like I said, I have one more stuffed animal that was for my youngest. When I got ready to go on the trip, I was asking, you know, things that they maybe wanted me to bring back for them, and he said a Stitch, which I honestly thought was a little weird because he's not super into Stitch, but I was like, well, if you want a Stitch, that's fine. I definitely know that will be easy to find because Stitch is everywhere. But when I was there, I ended up just FaceTiming my husband so that I could talk to the boys and like show Riker, my youngest, the like Stitch plushes. But then I saw this one of Mike Wazowski, and so I showed it to him and to see if he would want this one or Stitch, and he went with this because they are really into Monsters Inc. And I'm pretty sure this is one of like the little big feet, I think is what they're called. And they did have Sully, and I was super tempted to buy him like for my oldest, but he really wanted a stuffed Spider-Man, which I've never seen that at Disney World, but I knew that Walmart had them. So as soon as I got back from the trip, I bought him one at Walmart to kind of, you know, make the toy thing even here. But yeah, my youngest got this super cute Mike Wazowski. Probably gonna cut these ridiculous tags. I cannot stand Disney tags. I don't understand why they're so long, but yeah, he's super round and squishy, and he's so soft, and my youngest has been loving him. The first thing he said when I gave it to him was how soft he was. So yeah, so we got Mike Wazowski. Maybe next time we go, we'll get Sully if they still have it. And then the only other toy item, I got this item for both of them. I just have one here because obviously they're the same, but it is this like Buzz Lightyear thing. So you put your arm through these straps here, and then this opens, and you've got all these buttons here, and this is also a button, and they do work. I won't push it now because it'll probably be really loud in the camera, but you can see Buzz up there. My youngest really wanted me to bring the Buzz costume home, but it's like $60, and it's the exact same costume you can get for like $20 from Amazon or from Walmart. But I saw these and I thought they would really like these. I think they were $20 or $30. I'm not sure. I'm not doing good at telling prices, but yeah, so I got both of them one of these. Okay, so I think I'll move on to clothing. I didn't get very many like clothing items this time. One item I got though are these super cute and super comfortable Disney leggings. So you can see they've got like different colored castles, and like Mickey kind of looks like he's skipping. He's super happy. But I thought these ones were super cute. There were tons that I wanted, but a lot of them, like even these, like are a little on the see-through side. But some of the other ones I wanted were definitely see-through, so I went with these ones. I think they were $40, but they are so comfortable. And it was actually like cold enough for like jackets and leggings and everything like the whole time we were there this time. But I didn't end up buying these until the last like night that we were there, and like our last day that we were there is actually like a little bit warmer, but I just wore my like normal leggings because we were going to be flying home. So I haven't worn these yet, but I did try them on and they are super comfortable. So now I know that I like Disney leggings, so I probably will be buying more in the future. So that is my leggings. And then I've got two sweatshirts. They're both crew neck. The first one I bought it on the first day that we were there in our hotel. It's this awesome blue. It says feels good to be home. It's very oversized. I like to wear them oversized, so it's awfully big to hold up right now, but it's so comfortable. I wore this coming home actually. But yeah, so my mom, my sister, and myself all got this. I saw them all over the place. And I also saw it in a t-shirt version, but the t-shirt was pink. I kind of wish I would have bought that, but I didn't. Maybe it'll be there next time I go, I don't know. But I love this sweatshirt. Got the castle right there, and some like stars around it. Super cute, very soft on the inside. It is extremely comfortable. And then this other one I bought, I had seen some people with it like on Instagram and stuff before I went on the trip, so I knew about this one and I knew that I wanted it, and I only saw it one time, or in one place. We went twice, I guess, on 2 separate nights, and it was still there the second time, but I found it at Disney Springs, and it is this beautiful like pink, and it like goes into a blue. It says the most magical place on earth, Walt Disney World, and like this is all like glittery, and you've got like the stars and stuff around it. I love this. I love the glitter on the design. I love the pink into the blue. I love this. I'll be uploading pictures probably soon from the trip, like to my Instagram, and all of the pictures from my birthday I was in this, because it ended up, I had an Ariel like t-shirt and my Ariel ears on, but it was pretty cold, so I wore this. And again, I got this oversized just like the blue one. And this one, they fit the same, and like they pretty much are the exact same, except this one feels like just slightly thinner than the blue one. Not a ton, but just enough, like you can just tell that it is thinner. And then I got 2 other clothing items, and they are both Spirit jerseys. I wasn't planning to buy a Spirit jersey, because if you know anything about Spirit jerseys, they are pretty expensive, which here I am forgetting the pricing again. Those sweatshirts, the all blue one was $40, and the pink and blue one was $45, which I personally think that is really good for Disney. Like, I was actually shocked on both of them when I looked, because a lot of like the hoodies, they're like around like $70, and Spirit jerseys are around $75 or $85, like the 2 that I bought. But I had to do it, and the one I'm about to show now, my sister actually bought it first. We found it in Hollywood Studios. I don't remember which store. It was on like the main, like right when you come into Hollywood Studios. It was in one of those. But my sister bought it first, and then we walked around Hollywood Studios for a few more hours, and I was kind of regretting not buying it. So I was like, okay, when we go to head out of the park, because we were at the back of the park when I was like deciding this. I was like, when we head back to the front of the park to leave, I'll pop back into that store really quick. If they have my size, then it's meant to be, and I will get it. If not, then I won't get it. But they did have it, and it is the 50th, like from the Vault collection. It's like the map from when Disney World opened. It's a lot going on this, and at first I didn't know if I loved it, but when I pulled this one, because if you go and buy this, and I'm sure it's probably the same, because they have Crocs that match this as well, and I think they actually came out with a bucket hat too. They have this print on a lot of things now, I think. But since it isn't all over print, each of them are different, because my sister and I both got the same size, but our like patterns are different. And I love the one, like I actually had to have my dad get it down because it was hanging up high, and he pulled the first one of my size, and right in the front, in the middle, is the castle. So, and like says Fantasyland, so this one was perfect for me. So up here it has Mickey with the like Disney D right here. It says Walt Disney World, and then the pattern continues on the back, and this one has it where it goes all the way down the arm too. So it says Walt, and then Disney, and then World. And again, like I actually get this a little like a size smaller than like my normal t-shirt size, but it's still like oversized. Like, and my sister, one of the day after we bought them, we wore them to Epcot because it was cold, and she had on a t-shirt and 2 like kind of thinner sweatshirts. Like she had the blue one and then one other one that she brought, and then was able to put this over it. So definitely a lot of room in these. But we both got this, and then on our last night there, because we did go to Magic Kingdom on our last day, but only until about 3 o'clock, and then we had to head back to get ready, you know, to catch the bus for our flight and everything. But on my birthday, that was our last like night being at Disney. My parents were actually at the back of the park riding Big Thunder Mountain, and I headed to the front of the park just to kind of like catch the fireworks a little bit and just wait for my parents. And we wanted to pop into the Emporium one last time because we really wanted to try, like, if we were gonna buy anything else, we wanted to try and just buy it that night instead of buying it the next day, because we were going to be packing everything that night. And so I popped into the Emporium and I saw the front of the Spirit jersey, and at first I thought it was this other one that has come out that's sort of similar, but then I turned it around and it was the castle one. So this is the front. So it's kind of like a cream, like off-white type of color. If you can see, it's got gold glitter all over it. And then you've got the Disney D here, established 1971, and this kind of like metallic gold, I guess. And then the back is the star of the show. It has the beautiful castle all down the back of it and says Walt Disney World in the gold. And it does show, like, in here that it's for the 50th, and I didn't show on the other one, but the other one does say like the Vault collection for the 50th. But I was super excited to find this. There was probably only, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 on like the rack when I found them, and nobody was around them because they had them, you know, you couldn't see the castle because you were seeing the front. And so I don't think a lot of people were realizing what it was. Like I was about to get the purple one that has been released. They had tons of those, and they also had like the pink, like the $120 one, which no. But I was almost gonna go ahead and just get the purple one because I liked that one too, but then I saw this one and I had to have this one because I also have the matching magic band. That's the magic band I used this trip. But yeah, I ended up actually getting this a size bigger than like my other one and my pink one that I bought back in September, because this is all they had. It was either this size, like extra large, because my other ones are a size large, so it was either an extra large, which they probably had like 10 or so of that size, or small and extra small. Of course, no in between. So I went ahead and just did it. I just got the extra large, and honestly it's really just like slightly longer, I think, than the large one, but I don't care. I had to have it, and I know like this has been kind of hard for people to find, and I found it. And actually when I was looking at it, like I turned it around and like saw the castle, like 2 or 3 other people came up behind me and started like grabbing some, so I was like, oh. So I guess I'll show this item down here next. My sister and I were on the hunt for this popcorn bucket. This is my first popcorn bucket, actually. I don't get the hype of buying like a ton of them. I mean you collect whatever you collect, I guess. I don't plan to buy a whole bunch of them, but I really liked this one because like I love, you know, the Mickey head balloons. I always want to buy one, but like I don't want to I can't fly home with that, so I don't ever buy one. And we were going for my birthday, so I was like, well, it's a Mickey balloon, but one that I can actually take home with me. And we really wanted the pink one, which seems to be like the hardest to find. We saw the blue one being sold pretty much every day that we went to Magic Kingdom over in Tomorrowland, and that was my second color choice because blue is my favorite color. Not really that shade of blue, but I think it is pretty. But I really wanted the pink one. I don't remember if we saw the green and gold ones being sold like with our own eyes, but we saw people walking around with them. But on my birthday, after we had eaten in the castle and everything, my parents wanted to go ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and I don't do roller coasters, so I didn't want to ride. And my sister decided like she just wanted to go with me to try and find this bucket, because we had seen some people from a couple days before this that had found them at the stand that's right at the, like right when you come into the park. So we went up there, and the girl like was getting the stand ready but hadn't opened it yet, and I hate to be that person, but I went ahead and asked her like basically if she knew where I could get the pink one, and she said she wasn't sure, they might be sold out, like, you know, she just got here, she doesn't know. So we just kind of sat like just watching her kind of and like some characters came out. It was a good just like 15-20 minute sit down that we had, and she was still like, she's like just taking a while to like open. So I was like, well, let's just go walk down, because some people, like when we googled it, it was saying that you could also find the pink one by the castle. So I was like, well, let's just, she's not opening anytime soon, it seems, so let's just go check the ones by the castle. And sure enough, that is where we found it. They had plenty of them. There wasn't a huge line because this was only, you know, like 9:30ish in the morning, I think. But we found our bucket and I'm super excited. So I'll kind of bring it up close. It's got the 50th on there. Yeah, mine has like a line through it. It was already like that. These are definitely like pretty cheaply made. I think it was $18 after like tax and everything with the popcorn. And then like, you can take popcorn buckets back and get refills. I'm pretty sure it was $2, but I think it might have went up, of course. But yeah, so I might take it on future trips to get popcorn cheaper. But here is the really pretty like strap. So yeah, we just wore them, you know, like a crossbody all day. It was perfect. But I'm super excited. Oh, and it does say Magic Kingdom on the back, and then this opens, and that's where you could put popcorn in if you wanted. They actually asked us if we wanted our popcorn in it or outside of it, and we both said outside of it because we mostly just wanted this. But yeah, so that is my popcorn bucket. And then the next thing I bought was, and I'm definitely not showing this in any order, but the next thing I have here is the small reusable bag, because back in September I bought the medium and the large. I don't know why I didn't buy the small, but I didn't. But they had plenty of them still, so I got this at, I think, where did I get it? World of Disney is where I bought this. So it's got Tinkerbell there with the 50th. It says the world's most magical celebration. On the sides, Walt Disney World. And on the back, you've got like, the castle kind of looks like blocks with all different characters in it. It says Walt Disney World and Walt Disney World again on the side. And this was only $2. And then I've got quite a bit of stuff down in here. I'm gonna pull some stuff out. So there was one other thing, where did it go? That I got from my boys. I just have one here, but I did get one for both of them. And it is this super cute little like Mickey like pouch, like a zip pouch. It opens and you can like put stuff in it, and it's kind of like a silicone type of material. But my sister actually bought one in Hollywood Studios. These are pretty much everywhere. I think I've seen these every year for the last 3 or 4 years that I've been going, every year in a row. They're $10. They're red is what is on the price tag, but I'm pretty positive that's $9.99. My sister bought one though first, and she used it to put her traders in so that she could have them kind of on the outside of her backpack to like get them easier. And I thought my boys would like that, so I grabbed one for both of them, and they were both super excited for this simple little keychain. So I got that, and then I got myself a keychain, and I don't normally like buy these types. Well, I don't normally buy keychains at all, really, but especially like this kind. But I had to get him. So we had breakfast at Ohana on our 3rd day there. It was our Epcot day, actually. We had breakfast at Ohana, which is over at the Polynesian, and that was like my first time being even at the Polynesian, and I loved it. I hope someday to be able to afford to stay there. That is definitely, like, as of right now at least, that's like my top resort I would love to stay at. I love the way it looks, the way it smells, just everything about it. I loved it when we went in there, and I loved Ohana. I definitely want to eat there pretty much every time we go now. Like, I thought the breakfast was delicious and the service was great. So I wanted to kind of get something to like commemorate that I went there, like to the Polynesian for the first time. I went to Ohana. So I got this sweet little, it's like a, you know, a bag charm keychain, whatever, and it is Olu. Now he is actually for the Aulani Resort, but they had him in there. They also had Duffy, Shelly Mae, and Stella Lou. Yeah, because I knew that they had these there, and my sister is definitely into all of that stuff. She's all about that type of stuff. So she knew that she wanted to get one, and I actually wanted Gelatoni because he, up until this trip, he's been my favorite like Duffy and Friends character. Yes, I don't have anything of him, but I love cats, so I think he's cute. But they did not have him, but they had Olu, and he is adorable. So he's definitely tied for my favorite. And you can see here, it does say Aulani right there on his pants. And then you've got his super cute little shell with the Mickey on it, and the tag. What does it say? It says a Disney friend of Duffy, and it says Disney Parks, all the things. But I thought he was so cute, and I wanted to get him to kind of commemorate, you know, going to the Polynesian. And I did keep him clipped to each of my backpacks all week because he was just too cute. My sister ended up getting Stella Lou, the rabbit, bunny, whatever. So she got that. And then another thing that I got from one of our other dining reservations is this sword from Cinderella's royal table. Now, typically, you know, girls would get the wands, boys would get the swords, but the way they're doing it now, because I ate there 2 years ago with my sister, and I already have the wand, which you can't see it, but it's up on a shelf up here, and they like came around and like gave them to us like at the table. But the way they did it this time, they just like tell you before you leave that they're gonna be like to your right when you're about to head out the door, and basically you just grab whichever one you want. So my sister and I both decided to grab a sword this time because we both already have a wand from 2 years ago, which if you can see these little like marks in it, my youngest got a hold of it already and was trying to hit something with it and put little marks in it. But yeah, so my sister and I and my dad all grabbed a sword, and my mom grabbed a wand. So my mom has a wand and a sword now. Yeah, so there's your free little toy that you get in there. And then I might as well just show kind of like all of the free items I got really quick. There's a couple other things. Let me see. Okay, so everything's out of the bag at least. Move that out of the way. So speaking of free items, another thing, this is just a coaster from Cinderella's royal table. We all decided to just go ahead and take ours because why not? You know, this is my second time eating there, but that was my mom and dad's first time, but we all took them because they didn't get like really wet or anything. So we got that, and then they had, unfold this, had the paper menu. So it says Cinderella's royal table, you've got the castle, and then you have the menu on the other side. So if you want to like look at that really quick, screenshot it, but that is the menu. And then they handed it to me and like told me it was like, you know, like basically a birthday present, but I'm pretty sure they were handing it out to every table. But they gave us 4 of these like Cinderella kind of like postcards, which you can't see it, the last time I went, it was for my birthday, it was on my birthday again. They gave me this like big round picture that has all the princesses that you usually meet in the castle, and it's got the castle on it, and it has like their signatures. But this time, I'm guessing because you only meet Cinderella right now from a distance, of course, they give you this. So you've got Jacques and Gus and the little, I don't remember the girls' names, but they're down here. And then on the back it says Cinderella's royal table, and it has her signature. It says Magic Kingdom, it has the carriage. So we got 4 of these, so each of us got our own of that. And then I guess I'll just stick with on my birthday day. This is my birthday card. I guess I'll show it because it's not from Disney, but I got it while I was at Disney. But it's just a silly card from my parents. So yeah, it says, "And to teenagers everywhere, you're old." So some other, I have like just a pile of the free stuff. But the next thing, we have this envelope that was hanging on our door, and it had this envelope inside of it, which has, it's just kind of stuck together, it has the 50th luggage tags in it, which I was confused because all the other trips I've taken, the luggage tags have gotten like mailed with the magic bands, but they didn't do that this time. Instead they hung them on our door, which I have, you know, the normal like Disney ones from all the previous trips, which are all on my suitcases and stuff. I do have a few extra because I kept getting them, but I don't need that many. But these ones I'm definitely going to just keep, which actually one of these is supposed to go to my sister because it came with 4. My mom already took her and my dad's, so I do need to take one of these off and give it to my sister. But they're super pretty. The castle is, you know, iridescent, but I don't plan to put that on my suitcase because I want to keep it. I don't want to lose it, and I already have other Disney ones on there. Let's see. The next thing I have, this is just the like basically alcohol menu from the Crystal Palace. We had dinner there one night, so brought that home. So So we have that, and then this is just like the book that they have like in your room. Just a whole bunch of, you know, like information and stuff inside of it. So I always love just taking those, especially this one because it's for the 50th. So I have that. And then from Epcot, I picked up the Festival of the Arts like passport thing. Yeah, festival passport. I didn't like write anything in it because we are not adventurous people with food, but I still wanted to grab one just to maybe. I did try an alcoholic beverage. I think it was part of this. It was an orange. I didn't really like it, and I was really upset because like I love like orange flavored things, but I definitely could only taste the alcohol. It was very strong in my opinion, but I'm also not a drinker, so whatever. So I got the festival passport, and then we also did the like wall painting thing where you go up and get like a little cup that has a number and get a little like sponge paintbrush, and then they'll tell you where to go and how many to paint. And when we did it, we were supposed to paint 7 squares, and so it's basically a big paint by number. And then when you are done, you get a bookmark that has like what you just helped paint, like what it's gonna look like when it is all done. And we helped paint this one. We were all the way at the end. We each got a different color. They actually, because I had my, like, they knew it was for my birthday is why we were on this trip, because I had my birthday button, and so they told me to pick the colors for all 4 of us. So I picked a different color for each of us. But yeah, so we helped paint this figment painting. So that's super fun. And speaking of my birthday button, I did get one on this trip, and I went ahead and wrote Kylie and then how old I turned. I turned the big 30 on this trip. And then when we got home, I did actually write January 2022. All the buttons that I have from all previous trips, when we get home, I always write the month and year that we went, just so I can remember, because I actually like to tie a ribbon like on this part, and I hang it on my Disney Christmas tree. And I have one from 2 years ago from my 28th birthday, and now I have this one. And you can get these pretty much anywhere, like all like the shops, the hotels, whatever. You just go up and ask if they have them. I got mine in one of the stores in Tomorrowland. So I got that. And also in that store, I forgot to pack my sunglasses. So I bought these super cute, they're like Mickey balloon sunglasses. I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, you can kind of tell like how see-through they are. They're not super great, but they were only $20 and it was better than nothing, so I have those. So the last like free things I have are all of these park maps. So I actually grabbed 2 from each because I definitely want to put one of each up just to like keep it, you know, especially because they are for the 50th, but I might try to like do something with like the extra ones. So we've got Magic Kingdom, and they all have like the beacons of magic, you know, like on the front. So we got Magic Kingdom. I got 2 of Animal Kingdom, super pretty. And then we've got 2 of Epcot and 2 of Hollywood Studios. I don't ever like use these because I mean I pretty much know my way around now, or you know, I just use my phone. But yeah, I went ahead and did that this time. The next thing I'm going to show are, they're not free, I did pay for these. First thing in here, these are like cups, I guess. I got a reusable mug because like they don't have the dining plan right now, because if you are familiar with the dining plan, these are usually included with that. But back in September I bought just one, and like my boys and I shared, and then on this trip we each went ahead and bought one so we could use them like in the evenings. And it definitely pays for itself. They're $20 and you can refill it the whole week that you're there, or you know, whatever. But they had this 50th one. Well, they have 2. They have 2 50th designs. I liked this one the best. I like the style that Mickey and everything is on this. And obviously you can see I picked the one that has the blue handle and lid, and then it's got the gold top. But they also had it like where it was the opposite, where the lid and the handle were gold and this was blue. Which that is the one that my sister got. Because my parents just bought one to share, so we had 3 total, in our room. So my parents got the exact same as me with the blue, but my sister got it with the gold. And then we are supposed to go again during the 50th. So as long as these same designs are still there when we go, I'm gonna probably get the other one. And they redesigned the lid, and I love this. The other ones, they like slide back, and this is just so much easier to drink out of and everything. So that is my reusable mug. And then when we ate at the Crystal Palace, they had, I think it was called the Sipabration is what these were called. And I need to wash these still. Like I said, I like just got back, like I'm just back from my trip, so I haven't washed this stuff yet. But they had the Sipabration, which is like a lemonade drink, and then you get like a little character. I'll try to remember to like insert a picture right here, but you get like a little character. It's like a bath bomb, but obviously it's not a bath bomb, but it's like that. So when you drop it in, it, you know, dissolves. And we got Donald, which it was not my favorite flavor, I'm not gonna lie, but it was still really cute, and it makes your drink like iridescent. But it comes in these cute little plastic 50th cups. It's got some of the characters and like some little like stars around it, and says Walt Disney World 50. So my sister and I both got that at the Crystal Palace and brought those home. And then I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this thing, but my sister and I both got one of these, and we decided to keep these. Haunted Mansion's one of her favorite things, so that's why she kept it. I don't know, I might try to do something with it for like Halloween time for my like display back here. But we got the like push pop cake pop thing. It was vanilla cake with caramel buttercream icing and like graham cracker like crumbs on top. It was so good. Very, very sweet. When I got, because it's like, you know, you got the graham crackers and the icing, cake, and then another layer of icing and another layer of cake. When I got to like the second layer of icing, it was kind of starting to be a little too much, but I knew that I wanted to take this home and I didn't want to waste it. So I made myself eat it, but it was definitely a lot. The little like thing that goes with it is down in the back somewhere, but that part's not important. But yeah, so it comes in this little Haunted Mansion thing. Again, I'll try to put a picture right here of it, because it also has like a white chocolate piece that looks like one of the stretching pictures from the ride. So put these back and get them out of the way. This next thing I have is a picture frame, and what I'm actually planning, I'm probably gonna put it somewhere on this one of these shelves, but I obviously bought it on this January trip, but I think I'm gonna actually put a picture from our September trip in it, where it was my sister, myself, my parents, and my boys. But it is this beautiful like white frame, and you can see you got like Mickey heads and the castle and like starbursts all over it. And down here it says my happy place with some Mickey heads. I actually bought this in our hotel. It was $24.99. I'm doing really bad at telling you the prices. I apologize. If you're wanting to know the price or anything, you can comment down below, and hopefully I'll remember what it costs and I can tell you in the comments. But yeah, so I got this super pretty picture frame. I thought it was perfect. I mean, you could put this anywhere in your house and it's not like screaming, you know, Disney. So I don't know. I might keep it in here with my Disney stuff, or I might put it like out like in the main part of my house. So the only thing I have left are the snacks that I brought home and the pins. So I'll do the snacks first and we'll do pins last. There's actually not too many pins. They didn't have much to choose from, but we're gonna go with snacks first. So to start with, in the Japan Pavilion at Epcot, I found these, and we have already opened them to try them, but I found these like gummy candies. So we got watermelon and peach, and they are delicious. I really like them, but I got these, and I also got a bag of like the high chews, which I know you can buy those like at Walmart because my husband buys them all the time, but unfortunately he does not like Disney. So that is the one and only souvenir I brought home for him, was a bag of high chews from the Japan Pavilion in Epcot. And they're already gone, so I don't have those to show you. Like, he already took them to work and ate them. The next thing I got 2 bags of these, and they already opened them, of course, but they are these Gummy Monkeys. My boys really wanted the gummy worms, because we bought like 2 bags of those back in September, like that have like Goofy in the bag. I did not see them anywhere. I kept seeing like a sour like straw thing but I didn't see the gummy worms anywhere at all. But I figured they would like these, and it is confirmed that they do. So you got the hyenas on there from Lion King. So I got them Gummy Monkeys. And then I got both of them. I can't show it. I'll try to, I didn't take a picture of them either. I'll try to like Google a picture if I remember. But they have like these marshmallow pops, I guess. Marshmallows on a stick. And they were pretty good size, and they were in the shape of Mickey. And they like were chocolate on the top and like white chocolate, you know, colored red, whatever, on the bottom with M&Ms. But my boys, they're in here still, but they've already like eaten off of them, so I'm not going to show them. But I did bring them some of those, and then of course I literally bought like 6 of these. It's an insane amount of money, but you know, these are my absolute favorite. I brought home 6 of these Mickey Rice Krispie treats because these are my absolute favorite, and my boys like them too. They really wanted like a Star Wars Rice Krispie treat, but I just grabbed Mickey because that's what I saw. I grabbed them on like the last day so that they would be the fresher, like fresh longer, because they are good for about another 2 weeks. So yeah, we got 6 of those, so pretty much 2 for each of us. So that is all of the snacks. Sorry if that's really loud. That is all of the snack items. And then yeah, it looks like the last thing I have is pins. So for pins that I bought, I just have this little bag, and then I will also show the pins I have in this pouch still, which are the ones I traded for. So we'll go with the ones that I bought first. That's empty, yeah. So to start, I bought this 4-pin, like 50th set. Sorry, it's kind of, the ring light is kind of make it, there we go. See it a little better. So you got the castle with Tinkerbell, the Tree of Life with Simba, the Tower of Terror with BB-8, and Spaceship Earth with Figment, so to represent all 4 of the parks. I love the coloring on these, and you know, I love Disney World, so I wanted this to kind of represent, you know, for all 4 of the parks and for the 50th. And this was $29.99, although I'm pretty sure I looked online and it's only $19.99 online. So if you want this, you might be able to go on there. It might still be available for $10 cheaper than what I paid for it. So I got those. And then I've been since 2019. This trip that we just went on, that was my 5th trip. But my first one was way back in 2001, and I didn't start collecting pins. I really would like to try to find a pin, like maybe on eBay from 2001, because I have one from every year from 2019 up till now, 2022, because I've gone every year since 2019. But I got this one for this trip, and it is a spinner. So you've got Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy. Now if you can kind of see, like, the thing behind them has like the park icons, like this blue piece back here. But I get one for every year, so this year's that's actually the only 2022 pin that I saw. So I got that one, and then there's only 2 more that I bought. So I did not buy very many at all. But I found this Rapunzel pin. Super cute. There was only, I think, 1 or 2 other Rapunzel pins there, but I already have them. But the lantern scene is, you know, my favorite. And you got her, I mean, her face, not gonna lie, her face looks a little weird. But yeah, so I got that one. And it was silver. I don't know, I don't remember what that is. The 2022 pin was $14.99. And then the last pin I bought, this says yellow. I don't remember what that price is, but is this awesome pin of Walt, because you know, we would not have any of this if it weren't for him. And it's got all of these different styles of Mickey going around him, so I really love that. So I'm going to put this with like these 50th pins on my board that's at the top. I kind of have some other like castle type of pins and stuff on that. But that is all the pins I bought. And then I used this little pouch from Primark all week for my traders. So I'm just going to pull them out and just show the ones I traded for. So first, we have this super cute little Eeyore. There we go. So we have Eeyore I traded for. I found this Hidden Mickey Disneyland pin that has Winnie the Pooh. I think this was the first one I traded for through the week. I went down with way more traders than I came home with, because my sister ended up, she traded a lot. And then I got this like teacup that has Cinderella on it. It's Hidden Mickey. My sister got I think she got Snow White and Jasmine that were also from this set, and I saw a girl walking around with an Ariel one, so I really want the Ariel one. I don't know if I want the whole set, but I really do want the Ariel. But we got Cinderella. And then I found two from this set. They are of Ariel's sisters. So we've got this one, which I did actually find a third one, but somebody grabbed it before I did. But the other one that I got is this one here. I don't remember their names. I think the one I just showed, the blonde one, I think that's Andrina. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. And then the next one I got, this one is just kind of silly, but it's super cute. But it's like French fries, and it's Winnie the Pooh, and it's another like hidden Mickey pin. So that. And then this one, I don't think I'm going to keep this one. It says Pin Trading Fun Day 2017, and this is a chase, which is why it's not colored in, but it is Tigger. I got this one in like they're doing like a new thing where they have like mystery like drawers, I guess, and you basically just tell them like 1 or 2 numbers, because you can do 2 trades per pin board throughout the parks and stuff. And so this one was in one of the numbers that I picked, which is perfect because it's Tigger, which that's definitely part of my collection, but I don't super love it because like I don't really know what Pin Trading Fun Day was. I wasn't a part of it, so I might throw him back into my traders. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I got this other Tigger pin, and I know this one came in like a 6-pin, like kind of like a booster set or whatever, and I know there's a Winnie the Pooh one, so I kind of want to get the Winnie the Pooh for that. And then I got this super cute, like squishy looking Winnie the Pooh. He's so cute. My sister ended up finding that one as well later on in the week. And then I got this really fun like Walt Disney World flag. And when I traded, most of the trades that we did, they were in our hotel. That's where we did most of the trading. We did a little bit in the parks, but we kind of just like forgot when we were in the parks. And then the last one that I traded for is this one, which is Ariel's like flower. So it's super cute. And then the last 2 things I can show, I don't know how good they'll show up, but I'll try. I did 2 of the like pressed pennies because my boys really like them, so I try to like get some every time, but you can kind of see that I got this one in Epcot in the UK Pavilion of Winnie the Pooh. And then I got one at the Polynesian when we had breakfast there at Ohana. Kind of see it. So yeah, but that is my whole haul. I think this is a pretty long video. I didn't think it was that much stuff, but I guess it actually kind of was. But yeah, that is my January 2022 Disney World haul. There will be more hauls coming because I have more, at least one trip for sure is booked already, but I'm not going to tell you when. It's later in the year, I'll just say that. But that is going to do it for me. So comment down below what was your favorite item. Gosh, I don't even know. Honestly, those 2 sweatshirts and my Spirit jerseys, I guess. Those are probably my favorite thing. And I love that I did so much pin trading this time because I did pin trading for the first time back in September, but I only traded for 2 pins. So this was really fun, like doing that on this trip. My trip videos are going to start coming out next Thursday, and it's gonna be like one every Thursday for I think about 8 weeks, because I think I should have 8 videos from this trip. But yeah, so comment down below what your favorite item was from this. Have you been recently? Do you have any of these same items? But that's gonna do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!